So he do battery stereo.
Oh, okay.
Are we ready?
Yo.
Hey.
What's going on? Straight Up TV, we're in the building. Yes, sir. We going in. Yes, sir.
And now, the hottest podcast around the globe. Straight Up TV with your host, that dude all-star.
What's going on? We're back again for another episode. Today is September 13th, 2022, and we're streaming live right now. So let me go ahead and give you some introductions out the way. OG, what's going on?
Hey, what's happening, man? What's happening? I'm back in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to have some fun.
Sebastian, what's up, bro?
Yes, sir. I got my tea today.
What's up, Sebastian?
What's happening, OG?
Man, I missed you last week. I miss you. I was crying.
Oh, man, don't
Lord.
cry.
Yeah, and our last guest is Miss Belle Nickerson. What's going on?
What's up, baby? I'm doing good. If I was in a bed, I'd be two people.
Hey, Miss Belle.
What's
Belle,
up?
Welcome. I want you to feel like you're at home, okay? I want you to come back.
Absolutely.
I want you to come back. So, today's episode is going to be a little different. So, the title of today's episode is Who Comes First, Wife or Mom? Okay? Who comes first, wife or mom? What y'all think about that? Right off the rip, what y'all think about it?
I got to go with, that's like a catch-22 to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Not
All
to
right.
me, To me is always your wife gonna be first.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it. So let's talk about mom. Man. Mm-hmm. So mom is the only one who birthed you, right?
Right.
Mom birthed you, right?
Yes.
Right?
She did that.
Mom carried you for 9 months, and if you go by the menstrual cycle, it could be 10 months, right?
Right?
Okay. While she was carrying you for those 9 months, I'm gonna say, mom, when she ate, you ate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay. Now, when she gave birth to you, there was a possibility that she could have not made the surgery, right? Right.
Right?
There's a status that 700 women die each year in the United States from the result of pregnancy or during given labor. Right? 700 women.
Right.
All right. Moms, when you're a kid, they wipe your nose, right? They wipe your nose.
Right?
That when you're sick and you don't, they build you up. They tell you all these good things you need to hear for you to go out there and become a man and take on the world, right?
Right?
That's what moms do, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
All right. So when you get in elementary school and you're getting bullied, what mom do? Mom come to the school and raise up, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so we're talking about mom, right?
Right.
Now you only got one mom, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
So let's just put some respect on what we're talking about. We're talking about mom.
Mom.
You know what I'm saying? And I just told y'all everything. And I didn't even name half the stuff mom really does.
Right.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
So we talking about mom.
Right.
You never lie.
All right? So the title of this is Who Comes First, Wife or Mom?
Right.
Wife or mom?
Wife.
So we're going to get into our first video, right? Let's get into our first video.
Let's get it.
Our first video, and we're going to get into this. And if this is your first time tuning in, please hit the like and subscribe button. We're going to get into our first video, and here we go.
Y'all know one of my non-negotiables that's really dumb, but I'm gonna stand on it. I don't care. I don't want to take care of his mama. I'm so sorry. I understand you're generous, you're kind, you have a very great heart. You really do. You won't be. Nope. Your mama is what? 50? Why she ain't got no job? The retirement age 65. Last time I checked. Oh, okay. Get out there to workforce, babe. Not your sole provider.
Wow.
What y'all think, man?
I think she's crazy.
I mean, why?
To be honest with you.
Why does videos like this exist?
Because we have a lot of single parent households. So we have a lot of women raising the young men.
Right.
And so when the women are raising the young men, the young men feel some type of obligation. Like, I have to make sure I'm the man of the house, because they kind of instill that on you. The man of the house. When you're not the man of the house, you her son.
Right.
You just been thrust into that role, and it's not your role to take on.
Right.
But anyway, as they grow up, so the son feels his obligation to make sure that he protects and take care of the mother her entire life. 'Cause to him,
Yeah.
that's my responsibility. That's my job.
I see.
And that's not his job and responsibility. But because he's been put in that situation, that's what he feels. That's how he, carries himself. So
Right.
you have that dynamic. Now, in my situation, my parents were together. My mother raised me in a manner to let me know that I'm your mother. My job is to raise you. I'm supposed to teach you all these things. And once you get a wife,
Yeah.
I'm second, she's first.
Right.
That's your family, your wife and your kids.
Right.
I'm your mother. Your father is your father.
Mm-hmm.
Your obligation is to your wife. Your responsibility is to your wife. Just like your father's responsibility is to his wife.
Right.
And that's how the situation went. So
Right.
that's what causes the
riff.
The riff right
Yeah.
now, because you have a lot of, the women again that was raised by a lot of them by single mothers. So you have that mentality of, hey, I'm not going through that. You got to be here for me. I want you to be locked in with me, and at the same time, like she's saying, hey, your mother is not important. Now, she went a little extreme to me with saying, your mother's not, because you still gonna help your mother out. You still gonna do stuff, with your mother, all those type of things.
So it's on your mother and your father, from birth. They're teaching you life lessons, getting you ready to go out into the world and be a outstanding young man. You know what I'm saying?
And take care of your family.
So, but when you meet that woman that you marry, and now that's your wife, it's your responsibility, 1,000% your responsibility. That's your queen.
Right.
That's your queen.
Correct.
So y'all have y'all own kingdom, right?
Right.
And in that kingdom, you're the king and she's the queen.
That's correct.
Everybody else in there is just below y'all,
Correct.
right? Bell, talk to me, Bill.
All right. So the lady said, "Why you taking care of your mama?"
Right.
And ain't she 50? Shouldn't she have her own?
Yeah.
She said that, right?
Right.
So let's talk about this really quick. Let's go a little bit deeper, right?
All right.
Go ahead.
If a daughter only sees her mother grinding, right?
Right.
That's all she knows. Children learn where they live,
Right.
right?
Correct.
Now, a lot of these single mothers, and I am one of them,
Okay.
right? A lot of these single mothers are teaching their children, you don't need a man, you don't need this, because they see their mother growing up without a man, right?
Right.
So for this lady to say, first of all, she's selfish.
Selfish.
Right.
I agree.
Let's talk about that first.
I agree.
First of all, she's selfish.
Yes.
And it's not about you,
Right.
okay? Because they're not married, right?
Right.
But married or not, your mother is your mother, like you said earlier, right?
Yeah.
They're teaching us things. They teach us how to be an adult, how to go out in life, right? But for her to say you selfish, first of all, a man has to look at a woman's characteristics,
Right.
right?
I agree.
And a man also has to understand that, listen, this is my mom, but you're my wife.
Right.
So to me, the wife should always come first. Granted, the mother is there to support you. We're
Right.
grown.
Right.
The child is grown. They're out the house. Things is done. But at the end of the day, when you become man and wife, you run your household and keep people out your business.
Right.
Roger
Right.
that.
Oh, good.
Roger
Keep people
that.
out your business.
OG, what you?
Oh man, I'm sitting here soaking this in.
Soaking it in.
Sebastian and Miss Bell had hit the nail
Yeah.
on the head. But this is my take on this.
Yeah.
It's like, as all little boys, when they coming up, the first thing they say, well, when I make it big, I'm gonna take care of my mom forever. And then you get back to the days you think about when your mama wipe her lip, her tongue with her spit, and wipe your eye corners and everything.
Yeah.
That's love. You see what I'm saying? That's love. And like Sebastian said, it's a separation. When you're married, that's your queen.
Right.
Your mom is your mom. But
Right.
see, in my situation, I look at it like this: everybody have a place. My mama have a place in my life,
Right.
and my wife got a place in her life.
Right.
So I'm not going to be one-sided to the thing. If my mother's wrong, I'm going to say, Mom, you're wrong. I'm going to pull a coat.
Right.
And like this young lady here, oh, you can't take care of your mom. Sweetie, this is how I look at the household. If you married and he the breadwinner, and if it ain't taking no food off our table in that kitchen, my son, my wife, if we can't eat, and I come to you and say, baby, I need about $50, you need to stop taking care of your mama.
Right.
That's how that is.
You know, OG, I was going to get into that next.
Oh.
I was going to get into that next. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and segue into that. Sebastian, hear me out.
Go ahead.
So if you're in a, and we're going to go left, but we coming back.
Go ahead.
Stay with me, Miss Bell.
Okay.
We're going to go left, we're going to come back.
Okay. Let's go.
So if you're in a 50-50 marriage, right? Meaning that your wife has to go out and make money to come back and support the family, right?
Right.
So that means you guys are working as a team, right? And the only reason why your wife is going out to work is because you guys got to make ends meet, right? You're doing 50-50,
Right.
sharing the bills.
Right.
So then there may be an issue if the man has leftover money and he's sliding over there to mama, but your wife out there working, helping you take care of the house. Like if I think many wives wouldn't be upset if you were a provider and you was paying for everything.
Yeah.
And then you was kicking to your mom.
Right.
But if your wife is out there helping you pay these bills,
right,
but then you make money on the side to kick to your mama.
Well,
but even in that situation that you just said, if it's 50-50, okay, so we got it. Okay, so I'm gonna talk on this because I mean this ain't my area because I don't do this, but if you 50-50 and you saying, hey, okay, you pay the utility bill, the water bill, I got the house payment, cable, internet, all that stuff. What do it matter if I cover my half and you cover your half? What does it matter if I take my other portion and do whatever? Because that's what you're going to do with the money anyway. At least we have something set up where we saving. We got to save this much out of our pay. We're going to invest this much out of our pay, and then the rest is our play money. So if he's taking his play money and giving it to his mother, that's his business. Now, me personally, I don't rock the 50-50. My thing is, as me, as the man, has always been the case for me. I don't care what my level of growth was. I started out, when I got the military, I was making like $6 an hour. My wife still didn't work. You ain't working. We don't do that. My job is to take care of the house. I take my job serious.
Yeah,
right.
So security, making sure that we have a place to stay, all our bills are paid, we got food. That's my job. Make sure we got a vehicle. That's my job and my responsibility. So I take that serious. My wife's responsibility to make sure our kids is okay and our house is good and maintained. You know what I'm saying? And we roll good and we operate our roles very well.
Yeah.
So we don't have no conflict. There is no conflict in that because we understand what the role. There is no like she's beneath me. You know what I'm saying? She's on the same level as me because her job is just as important as mine.
Right.
And that's the stuff that we miss in these lessons and these life lessons that we get now because you can't say nothing to kids these days. You can't have a conversation with them. So. Again, going back to that 50-50 like you was talking about, it's hard to say because if you covering your set of bills and she covering her set of bills, you can't get mad.
I'm saying this, if your wife got to go out there and hit that pavement every day working, you shouldn't have no extra stuff. You shouldn't have no extra money if your wife out there making money to support the family.
But I'm saying if y'all agreement was that both of y'all want to work, like my daughter. Okay, my daughter right now is a PhD student.
Okay.
She said that she gonna work. I'm working. I don't care what he talking about. He ain't gonna be like you and mama relationship. I'm gonna make my own money. He gonna make his. So she already is setting up the hey. We both gonna work. We both gonna contribute. So if that's their agreement,
right?
That they both gonna split bills. You know what I'm saying? Then once the bills are split, you can't then after the fact take away somebody's money that they have extra over and say you're supposed to get that to me too.
But Sebastian, I think the wife. And this is my opinion.
Go ahead.
The wife that's working. She really ain't. She would rather be at home, bruh. She don't want to be out there. She want to be in her feminine energy.
Okay,
well, she want to be at home.
Okay, so if she working out of obligation, then it's a different situation. But if she working because she want to work and he working goes, hey, that's what he do. That's a whole different situation. It's out of obligation. You won't have no extra money left anyway.
Okay,
wait, I gotta say something. I'm over here on fire right now.
Go ahead.
Listen, let me tell you something. First of all, because now I'm about to go ghetto, right?
Get it.
Go ahead.
First of all, if you don't set expectations before you get into a marriage, right? Because a lot of times people have expectations, right? But they don't tell you what they expect. They make assumptions.
Right.
So you can't make an assumption that we're married now you can't help your mother. You should be able to help your mother. But a lot of times, a lot of couples get into financial situations because what? There's no expectations. We didn't discuss this before we got married. You have to lay down the guidelines and the rules.
Can I?
I'm sorry.
And a lot of those problems is because they didn't have that discussion.
Sebastian, let me
because
say
they
this.
went straight into the
They
relationship.
went right into
without
the
that.
marriage, right?
Let me say this right here. All right, we did this segment also about like 4 or 5 weeks ago. So we were talking about this right here. Like with the 50-50, to me, that's a damn roommate. If you married, you're doing 50-50.
There you go.
I would never be in a marriage where my wife got to be 50-50 to me. So this is the thing nowadays. Everybody want to do 50-50, this mine, this yours. No, it don't work like that in a marriage. If that man can support his family and there's no food taken away from the table, and if I'm saying like this here, my responsibility as a husband,
Right.
I'm gonna pay that mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep them lights on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep that car insurance, and I'm gonna keep those car notes up. My wife, she can do the grocery bill, furniture bill, any kind of other bill that's not gonna hurt her pocket.
Yeah.
But she's gonna have an option. If she wanna work, she can work. But my thing is now with the new millennials, this here roommate thing, they cut your bill short. That shit don't work.
Yeah, yeah, but I was just trying to get to why
That would be
a
a problem.
wife would have a problem with
Right.
it. And I'm thinking, only thing I can think of is if she's out there working every day because she's trying to help get these bills paid, and then you over there kicking to mama.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
that's a-
I'm trying to
that's
think
a
of
problem.
what other reasons y'all think
I
the wife
think
would be mad.
That would be a
what Ms.
problem.
Bill said was absolutely right. I think they came into a relationship, both of them was working, and so they
Right.
both just started living together and they got married. So they've been working, and they never had a discussion of, hey, this is what my expectation is.
But you should not have to have that
You know.
discussion if you're the husband. You should not have to have that discussion. Your
I mean,
expectation.
you have to have a discussion though.
No.
If we in a marriage, I have to have a discussion of, hey, this is what I'm expecting on this level as far as our finances. I can't just take our money and just go.
But I think what OG is saying is that I think what he's saying is a man should already step in and do his job. But
That's
most
it.
women, as All Star said earlier, most women don't want to work. And some do want to work. You have women that want to work.
Yeah.
And in today's society, women are grinding just as hard as a man.
That's
Right,
true.
right,
That's
right,
true.
Because I'm one of them.
I know, but you gotta look out for some of them. Not you, but some of them are doing it in the mindset of, because I'm independent, I don't need a man.
Nah, shit.
Wait, stop.
That's the
Wait,
mentality.
hold up.
No,
hold up.
I
That's
you know what,
the mentality, because I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't need nobody.
You know what?
Bail.
Hold
A lot of
on.
women out there talking about,
Hold
I don't
on,
need a man.
wait. Let me tell you that. Hold on. Let me tell you a secret.
Okay.
A woman that tells you that she doesn't need a man, she need a man. She's a liar.
Right.
There you go.
I mean, I understand.
She's a liar.
I'm with that. I understand it. I'm saying
Because
this
those
is the
same
stuff that we
women,
hear.
those same independent women that are driving nice homes in corporate America, making 6 and 7 figures, guess what? They go home and they lonely. And they look in their 4 walls and they miserable, but they'll never admit it because they're a dressed up garbage bag. That's all I got to say.
All right. We're gonna get into our first commercial, and we'll be right back.
I need some more.
Hello. This is an awesome Straight Up TV live stream. Well, I'm here to tell you how you can support Straight Up TV by super chatting. The super chat donation cost starts at only $1 and up to $500. Your comment will be highlighted very bright. Straight Up TV will acknowledge you. All viewers will see your name and comment. Mr. All-Star will thank you for your super chat and read your comment. Just click the dollar symbol. According to the amount you donate, determines how long your comment is highlighted for all to see. Thank you.
My mother up first.
And we back.
We back.
Sebastian,
I'm ready.
we back.
Man,
So
man.
listen.
What the comments said? I know
Oh,
somebody.
yeah. Hold on. Let me get to the comments. Hey, it was a
I know
good
somebody said
conversation.
something.
Let me get. Man, we get a lot of
Uh-oh,
comments.
I got somebody over here.
Hey, we got calls here.
That's my cousin. Go ahead.
What's up? He said, "What's up, y'all?"
What's that?
What's up, Car?
The wife is in there. We
better
got KG the God says definitely insane.
That's him.
My
That's
mom
him.
is in here. My mom says, "Hey son," We got Donna. Donna says hello, everyone.
That's what's up, my wife. Go ahead.
And my mom says she agreed with Sebastian. Miss China says hey. My mom says she used to wipe my nose.
With that
sure.
spit.
For sure.
My mom said it's really about principle, respect,
Yes.
and communications.
Yes.
Yes. Malik Stuckey says
That's my nephew. Go ahead.
what is she doing with her money? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Malik. What's she doing with her money?
That's my nephew.
And my mom says 50-50 is ghetto. Okay.
There you go, Mom.
There you
You're
go.
absolutely
I agree
right.
with that one.
All right, but listen, I want to come back and I want to say what was the old saying, OG? It was saying like a woman would watch how a man treats his mom, and then he would know if she got a good man.
Right.
But now we playing videos like this, and it's like the wife or female, she don't want him helping the mom. You don't want him. She don't want.
See this person like that, people like that in the new millennium.
Yeah.
They are very selfish, and I say this because she ain't gonna never be happy if the spotlight is not on her.
Right.
If she not getting that $20, he got $40, she don't get 25. She pissed off. I'm gonna give my mom $10. Oh no, you don't need. I need 35, and you can give her $250. So that's how it looks with the new millennials. Cause she said she can't retire till she's 65. But like. I wouldn't have had her.
You know what?
Yeah.
She
She
is
been-
just selfish. She's
she been through
selfish.
some stuff, man.
She's selfish, and I've never ever, me personally, seen a woman have a problem with her son taking care. If mama needs some money, mama needs some money. Go help your mother.
This young lady, like if her boyfriend had a baby by another woman, she would be so envious of that baby. Because if she envy of the mother, she gonna hate that baby to the fullest. Cause
Exactly.
he taking up my time. He getting my money for his Pampers. He getting my money for the Infamil. So, man, fellas, when you run to someone like that and they say something about your parents, don't give them a second chance.
That's a
because
red
I'm
flag.
tell you, that's a red flag, brother.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Miss Bell, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
So the question is simple. I know how it goes. Like, it pretty much, if a couple start off doing 50-50, right? 50-50. They working together to get this bills paid. They working together to get that vacation. They working together to get all that stuff together.
Okay.
Now, sooner or later, is that wife thinking that he's gonna all of a sudden become successful enough to go 100%, and she ain't gonna have to do 50-50? Is that what the mind frame is? Or they just go into doing 50-50 like this is the life? Or do they hoping that their man will somewhere down the line be able to do everything?
Well, that's a great question. First of all, a true, mature, intelligent woman, no matter the age, she should put in 100%. He should put in 100%. There's no 50-50. Because if we're doing 50-50, we roommates. You pay the bill, I got this, I got that. So basically, we kind of both broke, but we helping each other, right? So for me personally, I want to work with a man where we can work together, grind together, share money together, be honest and loyal. That's important, right?
Yeah.
But there's no way in the world, me personally, who I am as a woman, I'm going to give you 100%. And you're going to give me 100%.
Right.
Whatever we agree upon, right, that's what we're going to agree upon. A lot of relationships today fail,
Right.
marriages, whatever it is, because people have expectations, but they don't actually talk about it. They make assumptions. Well, I thought you was going to pay the light bill. Well, I thought you said you was going to pay the mortgage. But did we talk about it?
Right.
Did we have a conversation? You have to come to a table and sit face to face and lay it all out.
See, I understand what you're saying, Bill,
Yeah.
but I'm
old school.
I'm
Yeah,
real
yeah,
old
yeah.
school.
I'm old school.
I'm like this right here.
I'm 56.
That man married that woman. That man know what that woman is worth. He know what she make.
Right.
He know his responsibility. Say, I'm gonna take that pressure off my woman. So I'm gonna be the head of the household. There should not have to be a conversation about that. If he the real
deal.
and he the
Yeah.
real deal. He
That's
know
right.
what she needed. He know what she want.
That's
There
right.
ain't no woman want to get up every morning and go to a 9 to 5.
That's right.
That's what I was saying.
Well, you-
I
That's right.
don't
There's
think
no woman.
Well,
That's right.
Go ahead.
I had a conversation with my wife when we met. She was working.
Yeah.
I said-
And you wasn't?
And no, what?
Oh shit!
I'm just
I
joking.
almost came up out my seat. I'm just playing. Hey, she was working, but we had a conversation. I told her, hey, listen, you can't contribute your money to the bills. When we get married, that's my job.
Right.
And I take my job serious.
Right.
And that was the conversation that we had because she
Right.
was working. So to eliminate the problem of understand that, hey, this is my job, and I take my job. So I don't play those type of games.
And that's what I just said. I say you know what your wife needs, and you took responsibility. And
Right.
you say, baby, you don't have to work no more.
That's right.
You take your money, you do what you want to do. I'm the head of this household.
That's
I'm,
right.
I'm the king of my castle.
That's right.
And
That's
so
how we rock.
and you took upon yourself. She didn't have to say, baby, damn, I'm tired of working this 9 to 5. She never said that.
Right,
You
she
know,
That's right.
That's what I just said.
You ain't gotta
If you're a
do jack.
man, you know what your wife needs.
That's
what
right.
your
All
wife
right.
wants.
All right. I'm going to interrupt y'all for a second. We got a super chat for $10. I want to send a special thanks for J Nick for sending us a donation of $10. And her comment is, "This is getting really good." Thank you for your super chat. I appreciate it. So we got some more comments in here too. Melinda Powell, she says no 50-50.
That's my cousin.
That's a roommate for sure.
There you
That's
go.
what
you.
Melinda said.
Thank you.
Melinda also said, she says, Sebastian, work baby. So Denise Renee says the wife should be proud of her husband for making sure his mother remains important to him.
That's right.
Thank you, sweetie.
We also got,
that's my little sweetie.
We got Vernon Bridges said there's no competition in a marriage. 100% all the way around the board.
That's right.
Okay, all right, we're going to get into this soundbite, y'all. Soundbite. It's a good conversation. We're going to get into the soundbite. The soundbite is going to be planned, but I can still hear you guys' comments, okay? All right, here we go.
I had a conversation with a family member of mine recently, and he said, your wife, that's your princess, but your mom, that's your queen. And all type of red flags just came off. Reason being is because thinking about your mother as your queen and your wife as your princess is like saying I should give my wife respect because she is royalty, but I should give my mother reign because she's the top person in my life. No. And I think that's why my family member he's divorced, and now he's
divorced.
his third failed relationship.
Oh, my.
Because there is a problem with that mentality that he has. Thinking of your parent as the person who runs you and therefore runs your spouse and runs your relationship is bad because it means that you're capable of always putting someone above your spouse.
Wow.
And you and your spouse are one. And the only person that is above you that can tell you about your marriage, tell you about your relationship is God. That's
Amen.
it.
What y'all think about that soundbite?
Yeah, his friend is an idiot.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
So his friend
Dumb.
put his mom first, and he's on his third marriage.
See, and
Wow.
and the thing about that, I don't want to cross the line when I say this right here.
Yeah.
So I think when someone get like that and he tried to get in a relationship, I think he was raised by his mom.
Right.
And she did everything for him. He was just like, he didn't do nothing. He was just a spoiled kid, and now he think he owe her the world.
Right.
It ain't nobody can replace her. But before you jump out there and say, I want to be in a relationship, you're going to have to put mom to the side and say, Mom, I done found someone now, and this is who I'm going to be with. So
Yeah.
now you got a place in my life, and I got my queen in a place in her life.
Right,
And
right.
So just let me run this course, but I'm not going to step out of bounds. I'm not going to come to your first call if my wife called me, if my girlfriend called me.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure she taken care of, then I'm going to come to you. That it's got to be a medium. But so,
as you said, you shouldn't have to say that because the mother is supposed to train their kids up to understand that once you get a wife, I am no longer the queen. I'm the queen of this castle with your father, or if it's just me, of this house. Once you get your own house with your wife, she is the queen. I'm no longer the queen of your house. Your house is a whole separate situation. That's a whole different kingdom.
okay, I'm actually just Sebastian. So
Go ahead.
so now this situation is just like this guy. If he got a question, it's something going on in his relationship, should he go to his mother and ask her, say, Mom, this is the problem that I'm having with Lisa. So what you're saying is
no.
she shouldn't?
Because as soon as he go to his mother and say, Mother, this is the problem I'm having with Lisa, okay, his mother might give him some advice, depending on what her mindset is. She might give him some advice, but then she gonna always hold something against Lisa.
Right.
Because you came to her and said something about Lisa. That's the same thing we do when you tell your family members about your spouse and all that stuff. Now they hold it, even if you and your spouse get right.
That's right.
Yeah,
they hold it against your spouse.
You're right, Sebastian.
All that information.
You're right, Sebastian.
My mama never took my side on anything like that.
but once again, you had a real mother. You had a mother that was training you to say, hey, when you get your own situation, she first. Take care of your family. Don't come over here with that nonsense because she gonna chop you down. Because I guarantee you that people on your father's side, he would go and say, well, she did this to me or she did that. So she might have heard some of that craziness when she was in a relationship.
And the reason I said my mama never took my side, she always tell my friends, that's my son, I love him, but he ain't worth a shit.
Wow.
But she was keeping it real though. But she just, you know how parents tell the
girl,
she just telling the girl, I love my son, but I know how he is. That's the bottom line what she's saying.
All right. We got some more comments I want to read before we go to the next level. Vernon Bridges says, "Oh no, sir." Vernon Bridges says a relationship isn't built around mom or dad, which is true.
Right.
A relationship is not built around mom or dad. Like when the person that you meet and fall in love with and get married and have kids has nothing to do with mom and dad, right? Would y'all agree?
Correct.
I agree.
Okay, that's a good comment, Vernon. Melinda Powell says, "Love your mom, no doubt. Mom is first when it is a girlfriend, but when it is a wife, no sir, no sir." That's what Melinda said.
It is. I like that point there.
Victoria Williams says, "We can do 50-50, but just know you're going to get 50% of a woman, and I'm not cooking every day either."
There you go. That's exactly. You know what?
Let me get this last one. My brother said, "No disrespect, mom, but wife is first." Okay. Go ahead, OG.
Okay, like I said, we talked about this segment a while back. It's like when I say that 50-50 thing, and I was telling the women, I said, well, when he come home that night and he want to roll up on you, just say, not tonight, it's 50-50. I need a little bit more. So it's just like a roommate thing now. When everybody say 50-50, when he come home and want to roll up on you, just think about that 50-50.
What are you trying to do, OG, when he's trying to roll up on you? What are you trying to do?
He trying to hurt her.
He's trying to hurt her.
He trying to mess up. You know, like people say, I don't want to. Like they say, I don't want. I don't want you to get red flag. Like somebody said,
yeah, don't red flag it, bro. Don't say nothing crazy, bro. God. Don't say nothing crazy.
See,
bro.
we said something crazy. The phone ringing. See that? And no, he's trying to tell OG not to say what he want to say.
Hey, just do a hand gesture.
Oh yeah.
Do a hand gesture.
Do a hand gesture. He gonna try to touch them intestines later. So just tell him you can't get that far tonight. So I'm just thinking about that 50-50. That's what y'all need to do.
So let me ask a question, right? How do you feel if you are with a woman and she says to you, let's go 50-50? As a man, how would you feel about that? And then part two, my brother, shout out to my brother Darnell, he's married, right? He makes a lot of money. His wife, she chose to work, right? She doesn't have to work. But I like what you said, OG. A husband should study his wife. She should study the woman and see what she needs. A lot of times, here's the thing. As a woman or man, if you're married, you should know what your spouse needs before they open their mouth.
Right.
And a lot of times, a lot of women are teaching their daughters how to be prostitutes because that's all they know.
You know what? I was gonna
a lot of times, women are bitter and angry because of the life they had lived.
Right.
So some mothers teach their kids to be gold diggers.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
it happens.
We're going deep now.
Okay, sorry.
You good. We going deep. That word gold digger came out.
She said she ain't no gold digger. She just ain't messing with no broke.
Yeah. All right, so let me say
I'll
this,
mess
man.
with a broke. No,
man, these comments are coming. So let me tell you. Let me get into this. All right, so we established that wife comes first, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But mom is like no other, right? Mom is like no other. Like I said, mom, birthed you. You only gonna be birthed by one person.
That's
There's
right.
only gonna be one mom. Right. She's gonna carry you for 9 months or 10 months. When you eat, when she's pregnant, you eat. So I mean, the first person who's gonna wipe your nose and take care of you, and she's 1,000% caring for you. That's mom. Right. So mom is like no other.
That's right.
Right?
Correct.
But on top of that, when you meet a woman and that is your wife, now you have a new person on the top.
Right.
Right? All right, so let's go. So check this out. Wife is first, right?
Right.
So who's second? Your daughter or mom? So you got a daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is your daughter second after your mom?
Yes,
or
your daughter.
is your daughter second after your wife?
Your family structure is your wife and your kids. That's your
right.
family.
Yeah.
That's
That's
your
the
whole
same
body.
thing. That's
Yep.
the same thing with my mother and father.
Right.
We were second. My father was first, then us.
That's right.
The same thing with my father. My mother was first, then us. And then everybody else on the outside. Then you get what you need on the outside.
Yeah.
That's the structure.
Yeah.
It's the basic things. It's just like this student body, that four family household. That's the whole family. There ain't nobody gonna come between that family.
Right.
It's just like that's like blood. Mom and dad, you know.
Yeah.
I love y'all, but this is where my heart at right now.
That's
I
right.
still love y'all.
Yeah. You know what?
That's it.
The perfect situation would be just your mom and your wife like really get along. Like you can't force that relationship.
That's right.
But hopefully your wife and your mom click. Like they got so many things in common.
That's the same thing with my wife and my. They were like, she might as well have been my mother's daughter, and I just been the other guy.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
They was just like, man, they just do me bad, you know. So they wasn't on my team on nothing, you know. So it didn't really work well for me.
But you know, back in the day, you know, your mother can look at a female and say, "Son, I don't think she's right for you."
Amen.
It's just
That's
like,
right.
Sometimes
that's still now. We do that when you see the guy. You like, man, I don't know.
You sure? You sure?
And my thing is, it's like when I was coming up and I would see date people that and that. You know, my mom say, son, she okay, she good for you.
Yeah.
And it's just like when someone have a baby and you don't go get a DNA test, the mom say, that's your baby. That's how this should be when your wife and your mother come together and they just like two peas in a pot. That's how I see it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the mama gonna always have a bad taste sometimes. She will have a bad taste. It's just
yeah.
that wife got the rubber one time the wrong way and
And it's
all
over.
over.
It's over.
It's over with.
And not only that, you have to be really careful who you marry. And you marry the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just the mother or the father. It's about the whole entire family. So sometimes you gotta be careful what you say yes to. Because a lot of times you could be saying yes to the wrong thing.
I know we ain't have that structure because my parents trained us up. Hey, once you got a spouse, they don't even talking to me. That's your responsibility.
That's right.
That's your job. I don't want to hear it. You do what you got to do. So I didn't have that struggle. That's why a lot of the stuff that is just kind of strange to me when you see these things and see how people conducting themselves. Like, man, what did your parents teach you? They didn't teach you that you're gonna have a wife. If you have a wife or have a husband, this is the structure of situation. So it makes us, and it make it extremely difficult. Now I'm telling you, boy, the kids they in trouble. They hurt bad.
Right. So we got some more comments, man. Denise Renee says daughter for sure. What Sebastian said. Miss Victoria says, I got 4 sons, no daughters. I tell them about each female they bring around.
Is it good or bad?
Yeah, well, I guess however she feel.
Oh, she tell us that's my sister. She get them lined out. She's not easy on her sons at all. You know,
She said, Melinda Powell says mothers are raising girls to be men. But that's a conversation we ain't ready for.
Well, you ain't never lied.
You're right, Melinda.
Wow.
Melinda said mothers are raising these girls to be men.
I heard you, cuz. That's what's happening.
I got to take my hat off to her. Hold on.
Yeah.
Shit, let me go ball on that one.
Hey, Vernon Bridges says a good wife adds value to her husband's life, no matter what the capacity she serves. All right,
that is true.
All right, so I want to give a special thanks out to our. We have one super chat, Miss J Nick, $10, and her comment was, "This is a great. This is getting good." All right, so let's go on. I want to. We're gonna segue into something else in our next video, and it is.
Women behave for men they want. Women don't behave when they're not afraid to lose you. What you don't understand is that woman didn't want you. You were the best she could get right then. Now, really get this. She cares she don't care what she heard it, but she don't care. Now, women who want a man, they're afraid to mess up. They're
I mean, OG. I mean, what you got? I mean, because he basically said, "Go ahead, OG. Go ahead."
The way I just saw that right there, he said she afraid
To mess up.
So when it's like that, I just think if a woman is afraid to say what's on her mind, and she afraid to, like, just say, if he called me at 6:00 and I don't answer the phone, when I get home, I'm gonna have some hell. I'm going through hell with this man.
Right.
So when you get to a point where you get to that point in your life with a relationship, I think you don't need to be in that relationship. And then when you get to a point, it becomes some kind of disrespectful in that relationship. Like, she afraid to lose me. He know she's not gonna step out of bounds. He got, he's just like, he own her at that point.
Right. Yeah.
It might not be physical, it might not be verbal, but he own her at that point.
Miss Bell.
That's my take.
Well, you know what? I'm old school. I'm going to go a little bit deeper, right?
Go ahead.
He said a woman is afraid to mess up. She's scared to mess up, right?
That's what he said.
When she want to be with you.
When she want to be
Yeah.
with
Now,
you.
if she don't want to be with you, she'll mess up all the time.
She going to mess up.
Yeah.
But if a woman is afraid to mess up, why is that? I want to know first, why is she afraid to mess up? Did something happen in her past?
No, that man is deranged.
Or he crazy?
Yeah,
Right?
that's what
You
it
just
is.
never know. Yeah, but that's crazy. He says she's afraid to mess up.
Yeah.
A lot of women are just afraid to be alone.
Right.
Yeah, that goes back to that the situation of somebody training you up to understand how life works. First
Right.
off, being in love, when somebody asks you why you love me, you choosing to love the person. There is no other option. Love is work. You can't just pop in, because everybody's not going to do everything exactly how you want it.
Exactly.
Nobody's going to have the same response. You were raised different. You're not going to have the same response, the same likes, same loves. So you have to choose to love somebody. Choosing to love somebody causes you to conduct yourself in a manner with respect and love and understanding, knowing that, hey, I can't take everything as I have to give people give my significant other the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Because we are not the same. So
Not the same.
what somebody said or how she said it or how he said it might not be how you are interpreting it. If you having that type of
Perceived it.
situation, you need to go
Right.
and have a conversation and say, hey, what did you mean by that? What's going on with that? So when you have that mentality and that mindset of choosing to love, all this fear and all that crazy stuff is out the window. You don't have that I don't have that worry. I don't sit and worry. I wonder. Let me see your phone. Unlock your phone so I can look through it. My wife has the passcode to my phone. I had a passcode to hers, but I never look at her phone. I don't really care to. She don't look at mine. She don't care to, because our mentality and how we conduct ourselves, there is no reason for it. The reason why you have those things is insecurities. When somebody has insecurities, they conduct themselves like that. So when you're insecure and you're running around and a lot of times the person that's doing all the checking is doing that stuff. They're the ones I heard.
They're the ones
doing
guilty.
bad.
That's right.
You know what? I took the lock off my phone. I like, shit, I forget the lock code sometimes. I'm taking it off.
Right.
So now I just like, I take my phone home, leave it wherever I want to leave it. If they go in it, that's their damn fault.
Right.
But I'm just saying there's nothing to hide, and I think that's
right.
It's called respect too.
Right,
So
right.
I don't think like going through your phone, this young lady is afraid. And it's like you say, I don't think, now this is my opinion now, everybody.
Go ahead, sir.
I do not think nowadays people love one another. They grow to love one another because what's in place, the finance. The woman may not never like the man. Then he's just giving, and then it just become, oh, I really care for this man. And then all of a sudden, he do a 360.
Right.
Now, you're the catch-22. When I said
Right.
catch-22, now she don't know how to respect him.
Right.
And now he know, you didn't want me for what I had. You just wanted me for what I had. You didn't love me at all, because I can tell. When I touch you sometime, I can tell you squinching. I can tell when you just
It's
on the
uncomfortable.
phone.
It's uncomfortable.
There you go.
Yeah.
Y'all going deep.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some comments. Melinda Powell says, "Child, that man is hurt." Yeah, child, that man hurt. She also said, "Love is a choice." I agree. She says, "Right, Victoria," and Victoria says, "Say that, sis." So I'm gonna go to our next video, man. We're gonna keep it going.
Keep it going.
Our
Let's see
next
what we got.
video.
What we got here?
See, this next video is gonna be a little harsh, man.
But go ahead,
This
kick
next video is gonna be a little harsh.
Oh,
Kick it.
It's gonna be a little harsh.
Let's go.
This bell is about to get up there.
Let's go.
Because it's about that. It's about that.
Hey, that money.
See, women think men don't have. I'm gonna play the video.
Play the video.
I'm play
Let's play the video. Let's
play
get
the
it.
video.
Why are men triggered so badly now when you mention money?
Simply because they don't have it, and they especially don't have it for you. But don't get me wrong though, because when Big Bro calls, the money magically appears and they out here spending and blowing money on their friends because they always have to impress the love of their life. Remember that. But since 2022 has started and the standards have been set so low for you dudes, y'all ain't got to worry about us anymore because most of us are making way more money than you guys. So as asking you for this and that, we don't really need y'all no more, right? You don't have to worry about us, bro. You do not have to worry about us.
Wow.
And that's that.
I mean,
that.
So black women, do you want us, black women? Do you want us? She said, "Oh God,
They don't need you for nothing because they make their own money now. Because I'm the man now. I don't need you, man.
She
Because
said
I'm the
when
man.
Big Bro come out, you don't need him. 'Cause Big
you
Bro
heard what she
showed
say that
up.
again, Miss Bell. Say it again.
She said when Big Bro show up, we don't need you.
Yeah, it's so
I mean,
it's
wow.
disrespectful.
Wow.
See, that Bell, Miss
That's
Bell,
a bitter woman.
Oh
That's
my
a bitter
God.
woman.
Like Bell, like you said earlier, that is that lonely ass woman right there. That's the one come home and look at all four walls, don't have nothing to do but get on the phone and call my girlfriend, call her girlfriend. Girl, you see that man today? Blah blah. Your ass is at home on the phone with Teresa trying to figure out something to do.
And she go
'Cause you
home
don't
at
need a
night
man.
and she crying because she don't have
Let
nobody.
Let me jump on the other side, man. What happened to her? Maybe she just, sometimes when you get in a bad relationship and it's toxic and you get in another one, you as a result you're gonna turn out some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I want to think that she's not really like that. It's just she's went through some stuff.
Also,
Yeah.
the common denominator in every relationship is you. So she picking these guys.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you picking these guys, you attracting these demons. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? Quit attracting demons. How you conducting yourself? How you carry yourself?
Right,
I
right.
tell my kids, you carry yourself like my one daughter. She was just frustrated. Won't nobody say nothing to me. That a lot of the guys won't come up to me. Right? That's because you have a job. You carry yourself like a woman. Mm-hmm. They understand I can't come to her with stupidity.
Yeah.
I got to go that way.
Right.
So they go to the stupid one. They can't come to you because your stuff is together.
That's right.
And that's the mentality you got. If you carry yourself like that and conduct yourself like that, they go into the club finding a dude, and they expecting the dude not to be a club thug when they get him home. He supposed to be straight blue collar. He ready to work, give me all his money, but you met him at a place that's not conducive to that situation.
And not only that, if a woman continues to attract the same type of man over and over and over, it's her.
Right.
It's not him.
Right.
It's not him. I had a guy, real talk, had a good friend of mine that I used to like him back in the days. Mm-hmm. And he said to me, Belle, you have a house and I don't. You have this and I don't.
You ain't on my level.
And you have this and I don't. He said he was intimidated by me.
Right.
If a man is intimidated by me, I don't want you. You're not my type of guy.
Right.
You're not my type of guy.
Wow. He was intimidated.
He was intimidated.
So is this?
I get that a lot.
That's not bad though.
So men are scared of women with a lot of success. Is that basically what you're saying?
What she's saying is that you can't be a nickel looking for a dime.
No.
I have to be a dime. For me, I'm looking for somebody that's on my level. Why am I down if I know I'm down here in key example.
Yes.
All-Star, you gonna walk up to Rihanna and say, hey, I want to take you out on a date.
No.
Exactly. Why? Because you already know she's not on your level.
Right.
We have to have enough sense to know that hey,
that's right.
She's a dime. I'm at the 7 level. Let me stay at the 7 level.
Hey bro, I'm 9, bro.
But you know what? A lot of women don't even know their worth.
Right.
They don't know their worth.
Yeah.
So if you don't know your worth, you're gonna settle for anything.
That's a good point, though, Sebastian.
But this is the thing here. She's saying when the women come up to the men, it's like about money.
Right.
Men want to run. Right. We're gonna run because we're gonna say she don't want anything but money. Just first thing you say, well, hey, I need my cell phone bill paid. Shit, I don't know you like that. Why am I pay your cell phone bill?
Man, you got videos, OG, of these people, these women up here having these dudes to pay them to fly them to different locations.
Yes, sir.
But
yes,
you
sir.
know- But you know,
I'm like, what
yeah.
kind of craziness is that?
Yes,
But
sir.
you know
What?
I think that's the guys who don't want a relationship with these women. They treat them like I ain't gonna say tricks. I'm just treat them like
Now call it what it is. It's tricks. Call it what it
It's
is.
tricking. So I'm gonna fly her. I'll see her on, like I say, social media. You out there popping and dropping it like it's hot, and then when you get around a real man who don't pay for sex, you ain't no good.
You
That's the
frustrated.
good person.
Yeah.
So
You
you go,
frustrated.
you go get the one who pants sagging on his ass down to his hips, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And then I'm in love. He call you bitch, whole trash, everything.
Right.
And you respect him because he kicking out to you. A real man ain't gonna kick out to a trick.
Roger
You
that.
understand what I'm saying?
And
'Cause
a real man don't want a woman to give it up on the first night. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
well, shit, I ain't
Oh, I don't
Okay,
know.
we
Well,
got-
y'all.
Let me get
I
some
don't
of this
know,
comment.
Right, the real men.
OG.
Let me get some of these
You're not
comments.
checking for them for no relationship for sure.
Oh my God.
Let me get some of these comments.
Guarantee. Go ahead.
My mom says men train us women good, putting us through all that mess. So, Vernon Bridges says, "What you said, Miss Bell, you don't need him." And Vernon Bridges says, "Where's her discipline at?
That's right.
As far as being scared, sounds like she's been hurt." All right, so I want to go into something, and this is going to be juicy right
Get it,
here.
get it.
It's going to be juicy. So there's something out there called the passport boys, or is it the passport guys, whatever. So this is a bunch of guys who feel like they fly to third world countries, and over there they're a king because they have. So over in the United States, the women want the big bag. To make a woman do what you want to do, and for women to chase you, you got to have the biggest bag in the United States. But there's a group called the passport boys or passport men that say that they stay over in third world countries so that when they're there, their money, they feel like they're in the United States, but they're getting the top-notch women in third world countries.
Yeah, because the money
Yeah.
the money ratio
Yeah.
is a little different. You know
I mean,
Yeah.
But
are we there?
But there's no love there. It's just all
But-
about having fun.
Yeah, but
That's
but
right.
think about that. So you here in the United States, you can't get women to act or chase or like you want it.
Right.
So you form a group called the Passport Boys, and you guys stay flying to a third world country where you feel like
You
the money
important.
that you have,
And
you're
you
being
important.
treated like a god.
But that's low self-esteem guys.
That's
too,
low
Keith,
self-esteem
because
and insecurities.
I ain't even have no money, and I still had to talk to
But you
women
know
and
what?
do all that. I didn't have no money. When I was started, you got to work your way up to get the money. People, if you don't know, you got to work to get the money. Don't just magically appear in your bank account. You know what I'm saying? Men, I'm letting y'all know that. Do some work.
Yeah.
You get something.
But
all the time, I didn't start out having money. You got to work for that. But I'm saying, even at the low steps on the ladder, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You still can, because how you carry yourself and conduct yourself, because of the upbringing that we had, you carry yourself in a way to where people like, hey, that's somebody to have right there. That's a guy I want to talk to. You don't have to come leading with your pockets. That's what get a lot of men used and abused. They come out leading with their pockets.
But
Right,
see,
right, right.
Sebastian,
you're so right.
What they
So
said
right.
though, the passport boys, they travel
Right.
to feel like a king.
Yeah.
Okay, but they losing at the end because they spending the travel.
Right.
They spending for hotel. They go over there and they still spending money. So I don't see no win. It's just a fulfillment for that moment. But they still losing.
Yeah, they want to feel like
they
women
somebody.
look at them like they're exotic, or women
They
look
want
at
to
them
feel
like,
needed.
But that's anybody. If you go over and you ain't eating, and somebody coming over with a cheeseburger, yeah, I'll talk to you. I'm trying to eat.
It is what it is.
To get the
Yeah,
burger, I'm
but
gonna say whatever. Do
But
whatever.
that's the true thing, man.
Hey, eat up. Man. Low self-esteem.
Oh,
guys.
so
Low
Melinda
self-esteem.
says so. Basically, the passport boys don't want to put that work in and spend money. Yeah, I mean,
Well, they do that in Atlanta here. It just ain't called the passport boys. They just called ballers.
yeah, yeah.
That's all
But
it
think
is.
about it, OG.
That's what it's called, OG.
Break it down though. Listen, if you're in the United States and you don't have your pocket is minimal. You ain't got no women chasing you.
Oh, hell no.
You can't even get a date. After so many years, these guys fly to a third world country where their money becomes this much.
So,
Yeah.
but
You know what I'm saying? Their money goes
they
from
just-
this to this.
Okay,
Right.
But I understand it. But it's just like it just depends on the man. Is how he groomed. That's how I look at it. If you in Atlanta, there's nowhere in the world. There's somebody for everybody here in Atlanta. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Homeless people got girlfriends. So I don't care how much money you have. If you got let me tell you something. In Georgia here, if you got a car, your own place,
Right.
and a job,
Right. You
there's
winning.
no way in the world you should not be able to get laid. Because that's what they doing. They traveling so far away because they say they got to put in time here in Atlanta. So I'm gonna go to the third
Zimbabwe or
world,
Yeah.
Lagos, and now so I'm gonna go get me a third. Like you say, third world countries are pretty much the most poorest country there is, or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's poverty there. So like I said, if you got $100, you can go a long way with $100.
But OG and Sebastian, Miss Bell. So if the dating world in the United States wasn't so terrible, you know, if everybody's standards wasn't so high, they could meet their wife in the United States. They could meet them. But when they go talk to her, she looking at the car he driving. He driving a Honda Civic. She like, bro.
That's what we're doing also. That's what's happening. On those videos, they have videos where the people on here, I'm trying to catch this gold digger. Okay. They go to the girl with the big booty, the pretty, with the hair. You never see them go to the regular girl.
Right.
They going to the girl that's got all the booty and all that. That's because you going to the person that's going to be the goat. You going to the stereotype.
Right.
Go to a regular girl and have a conversation about your Honda. You don't care about your Honda.
Right.
That's right. Hey, don't you keep it clean? You take it to the car wash? I'm gonna help you at the car. Let's shine it up. We're gonna ride.
So what you're saying? He can't step up to a real woman and say, "Yo, what's up, shawty?"
But you know what? He may have the Honda in front of you, but he may have a Benz in the driveway.
That's what I'm saying.
So you never know.
They ain't gonna risk it. They ain't gonna risk it. What you driving right now? That's what they gonna tag you for that Honda.
And you know what? For a woman to judge a man based on where he live, what he drive, what he do, that doesn't make a man. It's all about in your heart and in your spirit. Just because you have a house, a car, a mansion, listen, I get it. But there comes a time in life when enough is enough. Right. You gonna sleep with everybody you want to sleep with? Just
go ahead, OG. So we get into our last video. Hold on, OG. Let's get into our last video. Here's our last video.
Hardest part about dating right now.
Okay. Can I tell you guys something? I haven't dated a girl in like 6 years. I've had like little flings here and there.
Actually, never had a girlfriend.
Yeah, he's never had a girlfriend. I think it's so fucking hard to find someone you're like, I want to take you seriously, and there's always some disconnect on both sides. Like someone can't trust the other person, or they see them doing this. You can't really win out here.
Why do you think that is?
Timing's everything. Timing.
Hardest part about dating, social media. Girls and guys, their egos are getting boosted because of social media. So that's the downfall of like a lot of relationships, I believe.
Got you. That's actually a really good answer.
A question for you. Say you're dating a guy. If he doesn't post you on social media, is that an ick for you? Like,
I wouldn't post him on social media.
Ooh.
So.
Like, would you have a problem if he's not posting you?
No, because I'm not posting him.
I like it when it's low key. You keep it between you two. If it's real.
Who cares? Who cares?
But that video right there, see that social media, it kills a lot.
Yes, it does.
Relationships.
Yes, it does.
And then I'll say this right here, but that like what she just said, social media is like it's a mind thing. Cause once you get, just say you go out there and you shaking your booty, you dropping it like it's high, you get 40,000 views.
Yeah.
You from a 5 level, now you done went up to an 8.5. Now I got people who like me, say I'm fine and sexy. Now your boyfriend, you feel like I can disrespect him, either I can do what I want to do because I got all these viewers. I can be on this thing every day and I can get likes and I can get dislikes. So my thing is, it's just a persona that you got to keep up when you get on that social media. It's just like a celebrity. They can't wear the same tennis shoes twice. That's how it is. That's how it is in the social media.
Yeah. Well, when I think I was thinking when he was talking about that social media is really destroying relationships, is that Miss Bell, maybe you can comment on this. So if Susan sees that her friend Teresa, her husband's always flying her out of the country, and Susan sees that her husband is always buying her gifts, so then she's like, shit, why I can't get a man to do me like that? Now that's gonna cause a rift between her and her man, because she looking at another woman, another couple, and seeing that another woman is getting flew to another country.
Right.
She's getting that. She's getting this. She like, well, you need to get another job, or you need to do something. But there's men out there. Once women see that there's men out there doing this type of stuff,
right?
I think it affects women. Women they want to find that man that's going to do the same thing.
All Star.
Wow.
All Star. You hit the nail on the head. Let me do this, Miss.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Then I'm gonna piggyback. Go ahead.
Like you said, when your girlfriend see her girlfriend husband flying her to Paris, whatever.
Yeah.
And this happened to me personally.
Oh.
My friend, they hanging out with these fancy people, these doctors and lawyers. They got these big rings on their fingers, and I done gave my friend a ring, and she come back to me and say, well, so-and-so husband gave her this ring. So I said, this what you do. You go marry that nigga. Excuse my language. I said, that's who you need to go be with. I'm not going to feel bad because you come to me and say, Sally did this and Susan husband did this. No, I'm not like that. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. So what I felt that she got that day, she was lucky. But I'm just saying, I just can't follow people. I can't follow what she say about this what I need because Sally got it. No, I don't work like that. That don't kill my self-esteem. It don't kill me about the ring that I purchased because at that time, I probably thought that's all I could afford. So I think that's a disrespect to the man if a woman come back and say, well, why you can't do like so-and-so? Hell, I didn't have it when you married me.
That's right.
Go ahead, Miss Bill.
So a lot of times, if a woman is, like you said, okay, so her friend she's been here, she's there, she's shopping, she's got all these things, right?
Right.
Here's the thing. I know people personally in my circle right now that are being treated the same exact way, the Benz, the cars, the money, the whole nine, and guess what? At home, they're getting the black eyes.
Oh, shit.
It's happening.
Yes.
It's happening,
Oh,
right?
man, that's real.
That's real talk.
That's real.
And not only that, for like OG said, whether it's a diamond or a band, be grateful. It doesn't matter. It's not the size of the diamond, it's who we are together as a couple.
There you go.
So the money, the car, and the jewels, all that, if you still in your 40s and 50s and that's good for you, then that's good for you. But at some point in the game, you have to stop looking at materialistic things. Because everything look good, not good for you. And that's just the way it is.
That's real talk.
I'm never going to be jealous of another woman getting trips and stuff. Because guess what? If me and my man want to do that, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do that to impress people, and they go broke trying to impress other people and don't really have the money anyway.
What they call it, Jones phone?
You can't keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah. Melinda Powell got a good comment. She says, if a woman is comparing her relationship to someone else, she needs to find herself.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. What you had, Sebastian?
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, you
Sebastian ready.
That's what we have to understand. Yeah, man, we wild now. When you pop out and you looking at somebody else, you don't know what they had to go through to get to that point.
True.
You don't know how that woman's conducting herself. That's getting the stuff that you talking about. She might be conducting herself in a way that's making this man say, you know what, you deserve this. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? In your situation, are you in your situation conducting yourself? Because we always look at the other side. We never understand all the work they had to do to get to that point. You might look at OG and be like, oh, well, he got this and he got that. Do you know the work? Do you know he had to go in training and train for years and years and years and learn this skill set, and then go out here and apply the skill set to this job, sleepless days, working 18, 19 hours a day to get to the level that he is right now. So all you see is the now.
Right.
We don't understand that it's a process.
It's a process.
Look at the relationships.
Right.
See, instead of trying to jump in and get the perks of the relationship,
right,
get on that journey that they got on.
Right.
Get your relationship together, and then because you can, if anybody that's in America, if you making $12, $13, $14, $15 an hour, people say, "Oh, I ain't got no money." How are you spending the money? That's the first thing. Because once again, your boy James was making $6 an hour. Okay. Sebastian was at $6 an hour, and we still live good. Because you have, if you taking your money and spending it the right way, you can still do stuff. You can save money. People don't want to save money. People don't want to sacrifice. You want to continue to live this glamorous lifestyle. See, I had to go through that stuff as I'm going through training to get the jobs and get the stuff that I have now you have to take that pay cut. You have to start at the bottom to get to the top. You can't just pop in and think you're going to be the executive of the company. You got to come in and start working.
You got to do some work
at the bottom and work your way up to the top. And that's what we don't have. We don't have people with that mindset. So everybody's always looking like OG said, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses because you worried about what somebody else got instead of going and asking him, what's the process to get to that level that you at? So if you go through that process, but people don't want to go through that process all-star. They just want the instant gratification from the social media.
Sebastian, I think, and this is my opinion.
Go ahead, sir.
Maybe what they do is, Miss Bell, maybe you can piggyback off this. A lot of people are tired of dating potential. Like, they want to go ahead and see you got the bag, or they want to go ahead and see you got the job, or they want to go ahead and see
so what
that you're doing this.
But what they got?
Yeah, you're right. What they got.
What you bringing?
Because if you go on assumption,
right,
or potential, then you gonna look like a fool.
Right, but what they bringing though? Also, they got
that's right.
You looking for this millionaire? You ain't got you over here. You know, basically making T-shirts or something. You just started making T-shirts, but you want this man to be a multi-millionaire in his trucking business. He just started. Right. That ain't how life works.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
You gotta start somewhere.
I don't know why it's like that, man. They don't want to jump in when you just getting your feet wet with your first business.
That's because it requires work, sacrifice, and dedication when you start. When that guy's at the bottom and he working, and he telling you his vision of this is what I want to do, this is what I want to obtain,
right?
And he's striving for that. You don't want to be a part of that because it take work.
It takes work.
It takes too long.
He gonna come in. He didn't work 18 hours, as we already complaining about. You gave a couple $2 to your mama, so you know the time is a problem. He only able to be with you for 4-5 hours. He got to get back up and go hit the trail again. You frustrated. You upset. You mad.
Yeah, we got a comment. Melinda Powell said, "It is not a man's job to make a woman happy. We're supposed to be happy before the relationship."
Right.
And Vernon Bridges says, bottom line, you have to crawl before you walk.
That's right.
Oh, these comments are coming.
It's called longevity, people. Longevity.
Right. That's the social media has everybody looking for the instant gratification.
That's right.
Right.
They don't want to go do the work.
Right. You can't get it right now. That's why everybody, you got a million friends. I bet you couldn't call 5 of them.
Right.
Because you don't know them. You posted something that they like. You probably posted some kind of butt shot or something. So you got a bunch of followers off that. And once you stop posting the butt shots, they still following you, but they ain't paying attention to what you got going on because you're not putting the butt shots on them.
You know what? A lot of women are missing their soulmate based on the wrong things.
Okay. Yeah, I'm deep. I'm listening.
Okay. A lot of women miss the boat. A lot of women, like you said, Sebastian, you said it earlier, I think somebody said earlier, this man driving a Honda, right?
You're right.
So what? It's a car. It's going to do the same thing the Mercedes is going to do. It's going to get you there, right?
Right.
And a lot of women miss their calling or miss a decent man because they're so busy chasing the wrong things.
Right.
They're chasing the money, the car, the bag, the weave, the nails, the hair. That doesn't make a woman. That doesn't make a woman. What makes a woman is being supportive. And support your broke man. So what he broke? He may not be broke forever. But like you said, Sebastian, baby steps.
Boy,
he may start out homeless, but look at him now. I would rather be with a man with a heart of gold because money come and go, right?
Come and go.
Cars come and go. It's materialistic things. Most people.
I had to give you that.
Most people are driven by materialistic things because it makes them feel better.
Yes.
And they continue to buy over and over and over again to please people who don't give a damn.
Right, but you still got to have that money, though.
You still got to have the money. You still got to have the money, but can we work together as a team?
Yeah.
Right.
It's about teamwork.
Yeah, but having the money, because people don't understand when enough is enough.
All money ain't good money.
You can have $4 million, but the person with $9 think you don't have no money.
Right.
You can have $200,000, and the dude over here making $75,000. The $200,000 guy say, "Oh, he ain't got no money."
All right, we got a comment. Miss Denise Renee says, "Preach it, sister, preach it." We got Vernon. Vernon Bridges says a lot of women miss the boat because they are all caught up with what their girlfriend thinks of their man.
Ooh.
What you think about that, OG?
Ooh.
I'm eating right now.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact right there. You worried
And
about stuff.
a lot of men too. A lot of men miss their soulmate looking at the wrong things.
Right, you're right.
You got
It goes
this
both
woman.
ways.
She's a dime. She got a bad body. She this. She that. She don't cook. She don't clean. She don't clean the house. She lazy. The house dirty.
Yeah.
She begging. Come on now.
You know, it's a lot of brothers, like you say, you hitting on it. We go for the things like
Visual.
It's visual.
Visual.
And that's the
Worthless.
male that's the male in us. It's just
Worthless. Well, straight worthless. That's why I say them bugs be right.
Because the first time you see a woman, she's beautiful. You're gonna go approach her.
Yeah.
But listen,
She might not even have a job.
I learned the hard way because all that stuff that we want is not really the plan that God have. Or if you notice, when you find that person, like now, my wife now that's my ride or die right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Once again, total opposite of what James likes. Total opposite of my whole understanding of how, because we looking at they got to be like this. I want them like this. I want them like that. They got to be this. That stuff don't mean nothing.
It's overrated.
Where's the mind at? Where is that mother gonna have your back? Where is that mother's gonna be over here when you over here going and fighting and striving to get to what you're trying to get to? Some of the guys that's in college right now can understand the situation, this scenario. You in here trying to get your stuff together, and she take her money that she got from financial aid or the money she got from her little tax return and helping you get your stuff started. Fighting, they in the battle with you. You know, those type of relationships you gotta be looking for. You know,
that's right.
You
That's
hit
right.
the nail on the head. It's like when I was back in college. My girl, I think I was a freshman or sophomore. She was graduating. She gave me her car to drive the whole semester. She carpooled. She was a school teacher. I like, wow. And then now, you know, it's that I do so much for her when I can, and that's because she had my back when I didn't have anything.
Right.
So you look at things like that, and like now, I have people in my corner now go bend over backwards for me, and we still not together, and I still take care of them. But you know what? The other half say, okay, you still connected with your friends. We went off schedule a little bit, but what I'm saying is to people,
it's good. It's all good.
Always got to take care of the one who had your back when you didn't have nothing.
That's right.
Just how I am. I'm an OG, and I do that with so many people, man. It's just like I don't see no fault in my friends who I had back in the day.
Yeah.
And I have made it.
Good.
And I still got the same people from high school, same people from college. You just got to know your people and just stay in your place. And that when you make that money, like you said, everybody got to crawl before you walk.
Right.
And I don't take my position as I'm better than anybody. I just make it just like we all equal. And then when we run out here, we, like you said, we go off of a site. We just pick this fine one because she got a nice body, and she don't have it going on. And those are the guys that get sucked in. And now we're at a point where, like you said, we don't know how to choose the right woman, and we don't know how to choose the wrong woman. And the man out there today is like, we're the catch-22. That's how I can say it, catch-22.
Right. All right. So we've been streaming for an hour and 12 minutes, and we're not done. But I just want to go back to the topic of this discussion: is who comes first, wife or mom? And I want everybody to answer this question and just give your honest answer. This is Straight Up TV. So, well, Miss Bell, you're not in this. You're not in this, Miss Bell. It's for the guys.
Okay.
And I already asked Sebastian this question before. So the question is this: if you're out doing something, right, and you get 2 text messages at the same time, and both text messages, one's from your wife and one's from your mom, and the text message says, both of them says, I got a flat tire, help. So I want to know, who are you going to help first?
Oh shit.
Who are you going to go help first?
I'm going to my wife first. I'm gonna call my dad or my brother. Hey, mama got a flat. This is where she at. Go help her change the tire. Because my wife got a flat. I got to go help her change this tire. And roll like that. That's the process.
So you're going to wife first?
Yeah,
got it. What's up, OG? I know you ain't.
You know.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. But like I just, he came out and said he's gonna call somebody. So if that's gonna be the case, but I'll go get my wife and then I'll call someone. I'm quite sure because I'm put it like this here. I got 7 brothers. I can call one of them to go get mom. So you know what I'm saying? Either I can call Pop. Pop can go get mom.
Right.
But then again, she gonna call Pop before she call you anyway.
Right.
She gonna call Pop.
Okay.
So Pop gonna go get it.
So I agree, fellas. You go on the wife first.
Mhm.
So let me ask you, Miss Bell. You listen to this. You can add to your 2 cents to this. So would it be wrong? Would it be wrong? Is if same scenario, if your mom is 3 miles away from you and your wife is 20 miles away, would it be wrong to go to mom first because mom is only 3 miles away from you?
I'm gonna have to say if mom is only 3 minutes away, that's a little bit. It would depend on where I am.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The spouse come first always.
Yeah. So we're gonna drive 3 miles past mom and keep going to get to wife.
Well, mom is 3 miles away, so mom could probably. You know what I do? I would call mama Uber and bring mom to me. I could do that. Yeah. I could give mama Uber, and then I'll go check on my spouse.
Yeah.
You know.
Go ahead, OG.
But if mom is 3 minutes away, I'm gonna go get mom.
That's a tricky situation.
Yeah, it is.
But that's how it happens, though, OG. You get a text message. One of them is going to be closer.
Who do you go to first?
It might not be the wife. Is closest.
I think I'm gonna go to the farthest person. I think because I'd rather get the person that's 20 miles out than to get the 3 miles out. Because if we 3 miles out, evidently she close to home.
Right.
She in a safe environment.
Mm-hmm.
And it just depends in the neighborhood. That's what I'm saying. But if you're 20 miles out on off Highway 78 going somewhere, no lights, I'm going to get that person. If it's my mom first, if it's my wife first, I'm going to go get that person 20 miles away.
Yeah.
My mother would tell me to go get my wife. If I call my mother and say, hey,
right,
you text me that you got a flat, my wife got a flat too, she'll say, go get your wife first, and then you can come get me.
That's good.
That's just how it works for
great.
me. You know what I'm saying? That's just the process.
Awesome. Don't be a bankhead.
But I tell you what, fellas, do you think that if the gentleman went to his mom first, you think when he get home that wife gonna give it to him?
Oh, hell to the
Oh yeah, she'll be probably.
He'll sleep on the sofa.
I mean, my wife would. My wife would be like, well, your mother is older. She was closer. You know, they kind of like I say, they kind of worked in concert, and they once again, she want what's best for me. My wife is looking out for me. Like, hey, you had to make a decision. You made the best decision that you thought at the time. So
it's just like
I'm
football.
rolling with it.
It's a catch-22.
Mm-hmm.
You damn if you do. You
damn if you don't.
So
right.
It's just.
And plus, I got that roadside assistance, so you good. Either way it go, I'm gonna call. Hey, good business. Let's get it. You know. So.
But you got to understand the roadside assistance. That's 2 hour max.
Who?
The roadside assistance.
I don't know who you got, cuz.
2 hour max. 2 hour max.
Hey, my look here. I call Geico. Them boys go wherever. I tell them to go. Hey, I'm here. I was in Illinois, in Missouri. Matter of fact, they came and got me from Missouri. Took my car to the closest dealership for that vehicle, the Kia. They took it to the closest Kia dealership. Took my car, dropped us off. We had to get a little Uber to go back to my daughter's house, but.
It just depends. It's just like an Uber, just who take the call first as a record. So, but I'm saying though, it's a catch-22.
Right.
Yeah, it's a sensitive situation if you make it sensitive. You know, for me it ain't sensitive because my wife gonna always be first, and my mother understand. My mother trained me to put my wife first. So,
right.
For some people it'll be a problem, but for me it's
So,
super
Bass,
easy.
you okay? You ain't gonna sleep on the couch tonight.
No, I don't sleep on the couch anyway. If you mad at me, look here, we're gonna lay on outside. You get on your side of the bed, but I'm getting this king size. I guarantee you, I'm not never sleeping on no couch.
You know what?
That's
That's exactly how I am. You know what? You know what? The thing about that, I don't care how a relationship is. That man ain't gonna go get on that couch.
No, I ain't get on no couch.
I can't do it. I can sleep beside that person. I can just roll over and go to sleep, but I ain't sleeping on no couch.
No, we're gonna have a conversation now because you're gonna talk to me while I'm in there.
because you shouldn't even go to bed upset anyway.
Guaranteed you're gonna talk to me.
That's right. That's
you're
right.
gonna talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sing some la 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 la. We're gonna talk to you. You know, we're gonna get it together.
All right, we got a comment. It's Aretha Cornelius. She says, if I am the wife that's close to home, go get your mom first.
Yeah,
all
that's
right?
a good call.
And then Mia's in the building.
That's what's up.
Mia says the mother that have a problem with the wife being first are the ones that have unhealthy attachment to their sons.
Amen.
Okay, nice, Mia. I like that comment. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to go ahead and give Miss Bell last chance to say anything. Give us your IG, your Facebook. Tell us where we can follow you at.
All right, you can follow me on IG under the Nickerson Group. You can find me on Facebook as well, the Nickerson Group. You can find me on all platforms, Book by Bell, The Mic is Hot. That's it.
Okay. And Sebastian, man,
What's
my
up?
brother, I appreciate you
What's up?
coming by, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Always
sir.
great to chop it up with you, man. On this great topic too. So, what you got for us, Sebastian?
Y'all can look me up on anywhere. I'll be minding my business, so you good to go. I enjoyed it though, All-Star. That's all the change.
Yeah.
I don't really got nothing.
OG, what's up, man?
Everything was lovely today. I don't have an IG. Everybody just know how to reach out and touch me, so I'm worldwide. Everybody can just reach out and touch OG. Just say OG, I'm there. So Miss Bell, I love you tonight. You did a great job, girl. You can turn that mic up, so I can't wait till Saturday for this slingshot.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get it
really
done.
Waiting on you, and you did a great job, and I like that. So Sebastian, you my boy. You just keep it up, and I think All-Star need to keep you on the show. Cause you got the whole family. You got about 40 people.
Family.
Yeah, that's
The
all.
whole family calling in.
You got 40 people. So I'm still jealous because I wasn't on here last week. I had something to do. But
Come on.
All-Star, I just want to say, man, thank you. You got
Yeah,
a great
man.
thing going on. I'm
Yeah.
quite sure we're gonna get this thing where you popping, and then you can just have everybody at home and just call up and say, get on the phone, man. Let's do this podcast.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
You're doing good things for the community, and I just like everything that you do. And like I say, when I first met you, man, I just said I was impressed when I came here. I was like, wow, because I'm a neat freak. I ain't gonna go nowhere where I'm satisfied, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Every time I come here, man, I'm the happiest brother in the world.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm happy because you feed me every time I come. So, I love that. So if anybody need a meal, you just come on the podcast and we, get this good meal. So All-Star, man, I love you, and Miss Bell, I sure appreciate you, and
You're welcome.
And,
All-Star, you're amazing.
Yeah, All-Star do his
Appreciate you.
thing.
Appreciate
Straight
you.
up TV off the chain.
Off the chain.
Before we get out of here, I just want to go ahead and say that wives are first. Wives are first.
Yes, sir.
At the end of this video, we all are ingredients that wives are first.
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Right.
It doesn't take anything away from our great moms. It's just that you have transitioned into another queen, and you and your queen are now in your own kingdom.
Yes, sir.
And in your own kingdom, that's where you and your wife rule.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna get out of here. If this was your first time tuning in, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and we're gonna get out of here. Peace.
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 Peace.